I just got off the phone with you briefly. On my way to go to the farmer's market. And this is a very small farmer's market. This is in our local village town square. There's our cat. His name is Honchi. And Honchi in Dutch means dog. His name is Dog. And the reason why is because he acts like a dog. He's trained like a dog. He comes to you when you call him and everything. Honjapush? Honjapush? What doing? He's getting really old. Anyway, so I'm going to go to the market to get the old lady her dinner, which is habak fisha. And habak fisha is kind of like kibbeling, or basically it's like deep fried fish in batter. It's a special batter, but it's really, really good. It's a codfish. And they have the farmer's market, the fish guys there. And it's in the local town square. I live in the center of Eindhoven, or near the center of Eindhoven. And around it, hundreds of years ago, there were little villages. As the center grew outwards of Eindhoven, it incorporated all the villages. So my village is called Strijp, or the Troetelplein. And the Troetelplein, where I'm going to the farmer's market right now, is our town little square, and it has a very old church. The church has been there since the 1300s, so this may be interesting to you. Okay, so here we go. And here's my bike. I made this for my bike. It's my houtkraut. In Netherlands is houtkraut. Een krautje. Wait. The one benefit here is the work days are shorter. In the summertime they get longer, but a lot of people can leave work at 3 o'clock or 2:30. Some people work 30 hours a week, 25 hours, 30 hours a week on average, which is nice. And as you can see here, these are newer houses from the 70s or 80s. And then this right here is the older buildings and older houses. They're still intact. They've been restored. These are pre-war houses. These houses are from the 1800s. On the left and the right of me. Oi, hey. Oi, oi. Everybody says hello to each other. Everybody knows each other. And see all these doors, they're individual houses. They look very tiny, but there's 3 stories. All the kids are coming home from school. And here is you'll see all the mothers with either walking their kids home, or they're gonna be riding their bikes, taking the kids home on the bikes. Like this in front of me, see? Dad's picking up the kid and she rides in the back. That's our shopping center. It's just around the corner from the house, that close. Everybody does everything by the bike. Young people buying Gratse beer. And here's our church. And this is our little farmer's market. And there's a church from the 1300s. You can see the green roof that's made of copper, and it's been oxidized. The Kaskoning, the Cheese King, or Kaskoning. And the Bloemetjes. The Dutch are famous for their Bloemetjes. Let me take you to the fish guy. Hoi. Nee. Twee gebakken vis.
2 gebakken vis.
Ja,
Inpakken. Hier opnemen.
inpakken.
Lekker warm. Ja.
Knoflook.
Eentje.
Eentje is goed.
Nog iets.
Dankjewel.
Ja. Bolletje vast. Dat is 1.
Dankjewel.
Ja.
Goed.
Zo aan de zijkant eraf.
Dankjewel. So, she's deep frying the fish. You can see her. She's deep frying the fish fresh right in the batter and the oil. So this is the church. I have to wait for the fish to be fried, as you saw. So this is how the village looks. Stuypas or Tudorplein. Straight ahead over there is a cafeteria that we like to eat at. And you can see all the people, they're getting off of work now. It's 3 o'clock. They'll be riding their bikes. And back in there is my doctor. And also is the monastery, so to speak, for the priests and things. And the kids learn how to ride their bikes at a very young age. And deze is mijn fiets. This is my bike. As I was saying, I made the wooden crate all myself. It's a very Dutch bike. Ja, twee.
Hallo.
Is habakkenvis, ja? Habakkenvis?
Bakkenvis.
Ja.
Deze.
Ja. Het is twee, ja? Oké, goed. Het is mijn. Dankjewel. Fijne dag. Zo lekker. Habakkenvis.
Wie willen bestellen? Ja.
Hoi, hoi. Wat doen Jackie Corner? Is het warm? Ah, kom maar voor de habakkenvis. Voor Mieke en Jan.
Lekker hè?
Ja, is smakelijk. Ja, is de beste.
Goeie hoor.
Ja. Wat doen?
En dan kan je nog wat van resten.
Ah, oké.
Zie je wel van. Kijk, oude hè?
I'll do. That is my neighbor, the one you saw in the backyard with all the flowers. He's not going to make it a year. He's dying. Very sad. The nicest man. I feel so bad. He's down to 19% lung capacity, and he can't get enough oxygen. He's on the oxygen tank. You should have seen him 6 months ago. He was standing up, walking, doing the gardening in the back, and him and his wife are very dear friends of ours. And he was always so nice to me when I first came here, and I'm very grateful to know him. And yeah, it's very sad. He hardly has any breath. He can barely hear his voice. This is our little strip mall thing that's in our local neighborhood. And there's our grocery store that's owned by a German company called Albert Heijn. This is a Lidl. You guys probably have Lidls there, I think, now. That's a German company also. And they come from Europe. They also own Trader Joe's, apparently. Our electronics store, like Circuit City or Fry's or whatever, that's owned by an American company, and that's actually eBay. So it's kind of funny. It's a global company swapping back and forth. But I love these houses. These are the fancy houses. The man's looking funny because they get, some Europeans, they get really weird, especially the older ones. So a lot of times they get weird because they have this thing about privacy and stuff, and they think they're filming them, and they get uncomfortable. I try to avoid it. I don't want to offend anybody. That's why I stopped talking. How'll do. That was a kid that did the maintenance on our heater. I recognized him. He was a snowboarder, and so we had a long talk because he was realizing I was from Santa Cruz in California with the snow in the mountains and all that. So he recognized me earlier when I came down the street. Okay, I'm going to hang up the video, and I'm going to be giving you a phone call in about 3 or 4 minutes. Okay? Oh, yeah, actually I got to deliver the fish. You can meet my neighbor. This lady's name, her name is Mika, and her brother's name is Jan. She's in her 80s. Twee habakkatjes is warm en de knoflook, 1 knoflooksaus. Voor Jan of voor jou. En ik kom en 1 uur en ik kom voor de 1 visje voor Jan. Is goed?
Je kent er nou, ja.
Oh,
De beter nou afgeven.
Ja, jawel. Is goed. Ik weet het, ja. Je walkt in.
Ja, kan ik doen.
And now I'm off to deliver it to her brothers. There's my house on the right. It takes a long time to answer the door because he can barely walk. Hoi hoi.
Hoi.
Hoe hou het met jou? Ja, dat is voor jou. We komen van Mika. Ja, ja. Fijne dag.
Ook zo, hè?
Geen probleem. Houdoe.